Welcome. Begin by closing your eyes now. Let your awareness gather like mist around the breath. Inhale softly through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Slow, quiet, and unforced. You're sitting in the center of a vast, empty hall. There's no walls or no ceiling, only space, wide and endless. And before you, a mirror begins to shimmer into being. No, it's not made of glass, but of still light. And you look into it, and at first you see what you expect to see. Your human form, your face, and your posture. And as the reflection grows brighter, details begin to dissolve. The shape softens, and the edges fade. The you that you thought you were begins to disappear. And yet something remains, something aware, something watching. Now the mirror doesn't reflect what you are, it reflects that you are. Now as you gaze into the mirror, other images begin to ripple across its surface. There's a child version of you, eyes wide, fearless and curious. There's the one who lost their way once, and then found it again. There's the version that stayed silent, the one that spoke too soon. The one that loved deeply, and the one that didn't know how. Each reflection looks back, not asking for forgiveness, but recognition. They're not ghosts. They're facets, tiny mirrors within mirrors, each holding a fragment of your story. So you breathe slowly. Each inhale illuminates another reflection, and each exhale allows it to dissolve. All these versions are you, and none of them are you. They're costumes worn by something larger, much quieter, and much older. And now, the mirror begins to shift again. Its surface turns liquid, light melting into silence. And you lean forward slightly, and your reflection leans too. But as you do, the glass itself vanishes, and you fall forward. But instead of hitting anything, you dissolve into what was once the reflection. You and the mirror have merged. There's no separation between seer and seen. Now thoughts float by like faint ripples across a still pond. They no longer define you. Emotions rise and fall like weather patterns, passing through an unmoving sky. And then you realize you were never the reflection. You were never the story. You were always the awareness, You were the mirror itself. And now, let your breath slow even further. Each inhale draws in awareness, and each exhale releases identity. So feel the space behind the eyes expand, a quiet observer noticing even the act of noticing. And this awareness has no name, no beginning, and no end. It doesn't age, it doesn't strive, and it doesn't belong to anyone. It simply is. And it's vast. It's vaster than the stars, older than time, closer than your next thought. So you sit now in that infinite awareness. The body is breathing, but you are the stillness it breathes within. The mind may flicker, but you remain untouched. You are the screen on which every life is projected, and yet you are not the movie. And now imagine that all your past stories, your triumphs, your failures, your fears, are painted across the inside of this infinite mirror. And each one shines briefly, and then fades into transparency. And you see them all, every scene, every memory, and every chapter. But you no longer confuse them for who you are, because you're the witness. You are the open sky. You are the open sky that allows every cloud to drift through. And you realize something profound. Everything that ever happened in you, but nothing ever happened to you. The self cannot be harmed. It cannot be improved, and it cannot be diminished. It simply watches and loves. This is the unchanging truth behind every story you've lived. And now, as the mirror fades completely, everything, the room, the breath, and the body seem to dissolve into pure luminosity. You feel your boundaries loosen, as if your skin is made of light, and your thoughts are made of wind, and your heart is a silent sun. This is not imagination, it's remembrance. You are awareness aware of itself, your consciousness watching consciousness. You are the light reflecting the light. There's nothing outside of you, and there never was. So stay here for a while and rest as that. No mantra, no effort, just the infinite looking at itself and smiling. And now, slowly begin to draw your awareness back towards the breath. Notice that the body is still here, breathing, resting, and glowing. Notice the subtle pulse of life beneath your skin, the heartbeat, the warmth, the simple, miraculous presence of form. But something has changed. You now know the truth. You are not in this body. This body is in you. You are not a person inside the universe. The universe is happening inside your awareness. So take a slow, full breath in, and as you exhale, let the awareness settle comfortably within this form again. You are infinite consciousness, playing the part of a human for a little while, and that's perfectly beautiful. So before we end, place your hand gently over your heart. Feel the soft rhythm beneath it. And that rhythm is not separate from the rhythm of galaxies, of tides, and of creation itself. The pulse you feel now is the sound of the infinite still pretending to be you. So smile at the mystery, bow to it internally, and then whisper softly, I am the mirror. I am the light. And I am what watches both. And now slowly open your eyes and return to the world, but bring the silence with you. Speak from it. Live as it, because the infinite is still here and it has your face. Good work today, and namaste.